The world was in peril. It needed a hero. Or two. 3 teams of 2 were assembled to complete a series of tasks against incredible odds. They had to find rare treasures and discover the oddities of Teton Village, while showcasing their talented skiing and knowledge of the mountain, plus shining exemplary people skills.
But one team was the most gorgeous, talented, skilled, brave, valiant, extraordinary, and humble of them all. The killer pirates, Cormac and Fiona. Cormac, an uber-talented skateboarder and skier, and Fiona, a shredding skier and cunning strategist, assembled together to create this powerhouse. On Christmas Day of 2023, the teams assembled and the race was on.
First, our charismatic duo set out to the magic carpet. Next, they found a taxidermy moose outside of the restaurant called the Moose's Belly, even though they really only had the head.
They took a picture of a black diamond run, met a lovely woman in a unicorn costume, and Cormac tragically fell off the old tram.
They got some epic photos with some cashiers in a cafe. Found a green ski sign. Found not 1, but 2 restaurant signs because they were just that dedicated. They returned triumphant to gather the next set of clues.
They quickly rushed over to the skating rink. Cormac took some massive air, and they took a trip to the Après Vu base lift. They found a closed sign, took a little trip on the gondola, and met a very nice employee who was from Sao Paulo, Brazil. They stopped to pet some very cute dogs and vests. They took a picture with a man in a Santa hat and took a selfie with another Santa.
2 out of 3 stages done, our intrepid explorers returned for their last set of clues.
Our heroes warmed themselves by the fire. Cormac tried a new delicacy in the form of a pine cone we found on the ground. And we took a cool selfie with 3 brave and selfless ski patrollers.
Fiona took a selfie with the tram, admired a gorgeous decorated Christmas tree, and saw Frank and Alice Werner's name on the donor wall outside of the music hall.
But when our brave heroes ventured up to the Après Vu lift to get a picture of a blue ski sign, tragedy struck. Ding Dong, the despicable dinosaur, exercised his evil will. Ever since our kind-hearted team stopped Ding Dong the dinosaur from stealing from their next-door neighbor, he had been seeking revenge on the charismatic duo.
As Cormac and Fiona were stepping on Après Vu lift, it broke. They were left stranded while the competition continued around them. But this was no stroke of fate. Cormac saw Ding Dong the dinosaur press the permanent stop button right before they got on the lift.
Even though Fiona reached out and waved down a passing snowmobilist, who was thankfully an electrician, the damage was done. As evident by the screenshots, Fiona called back to base at 1:08 once the chairlift stopped. She took a picture as soon as they got to the top of the lift. 17 minutes later.
They quickly took a picture of a blue ski sign. Cormac did some switch skiing on the way down. They finished in 2nd place. Who knows what would have happened had Ding Dong the despicable dinosaur not stopped that lift for so long.
But really, what both of them got out of this was a fun experience. Sometimes it's not about the placement, but the friends you make along the way.
In fact, we got a cashier at a sports store to take a pretty epic photo with us and the workers there. Overall, it was an experience filled with laughter, skiing, joy, and bonding.